Welcome back to Season 2 of Green and White Checkered. I'm Ian Roth. This is my second year hosting the show next to our senior analyst, Travis Drayton. We got a fun-filled season, I guess, of this show that we've been doing. We had 5 episodes last year.
Yeah.
Could have had more due to a little scheduling thing, but I'm really excited for a full season and hoping to get this underway.
I'm pumped.
All right, let's get started.
Meanwhile,
Come now.
Alright, so considering this is the start of a new season, we decided since there's a lot of changes that have happened, not only driver changes, but rule changes and the chase, which we'll get to later. We're going to skip the news for this week. Hopefully you guys can handle it. I mean, big deal. Just go to NASCAR.com. Not that big of a deal, okay? I'm pretty sure there's not too much going on besides duels and
Nothing too
upcoming
big.
races. Maybe the little Danica Patrick, Richard Petty scandal, but
Controversy.
oh, big deal. NASCAR politics. Anyway, let's start it off, Travis, with the driver changes.
Alright, well, to kick off the driver changes, the number 29 car is now the number 3 car, and it is driven by Austin Dillon, who moves up from the Nationwide Series.
Kevin Harvick also moves from the 39 to the number 4.
The number 7 car will now be driven by Michael Annett.
Number 23 is Alex Bowman. Interesting about that. Someone that we both know in our German class told me that they put money down on the number 23 car. Their pool was guess a car number, and if that car number wins, you get the money. Well, number 23 is Alex Bowman, and if you're watching this and you get money for that, you're the luckiest person in the world, because I don't think Alex Bowman's coming out with anything this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Travis.
Nothing big is coming from him this year. The number 26 car will now be driven by Cole Witt.
Number 30 car is Parker Kligerman.
Number 31 car will now be driven by Ryan Newman.
Reed Sorensen's in the 36 car this year.
And Kurt Busch has moved to the number 41 Haas Automation Chevrolet.
Carl Larson's making the bump up to Sprint Cup. He's taken over Juan Pablo's position in the 42 car. Juan Pablo went back to IndyCar, I think.
Yes, he did. Driving for Penske. The number 51 car will now be driven by Justin Allgaier.
The 66 car, which used to be the 55 car, will now be a split time between Michael Waltrip, Jeff Burton, and Joe Nemechek. We'll see how that turns out.
That'll be interesting. Martin Truex's number 56 is now the current number 55, which will be driven by Brian Vickers for the entire season.
Very good. I really like him driving the whole season. I think he did a great job last year.
Absolutely.
Dave Blaney's in the 77 this year.
And the number 78 car, formerly driven by Kurt Busch, is our New Jersey native Martin Truex Jr. now.
His brother Ryan Truex will be making Sprint Cup appearances in the number 83 this year.
And finally, in the number 98 car, Josh Wise.
So those are your driver changes. Quite a bit there, actually. I haven't really noticed this from year to year, all these driver changes, really. But the one thing that I really want to point out is that 3-driver tandem in the 66 car, Michael Waltrip, Jeff Burton, Joe Nemechek. Don't look for too much about Joe Nemechek. I think his time's pretty much over. Michael Waltrip, I think, is a safe pick for
plate tracks.
For plate tracks, he can still race.
And those will be his exclusive races, plate tracks only.
And Jeff Burton, can definitely still race. So we'll see how that turns out.
Should be good.